Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to just sit down and we're going to go through the latest Bellabox, so the December Bellabox, and have a look at what came in that, and play with a little bit of makeup. And another little thing that I bought on Monday, I went down to drop my daughter off at the airport to go see her dad and went into TK Maxx and managed to find a Napoleon Purtis quad with some pretty extreme colours. So we're looking at some pretty fancy colours there. So this is quad 6. Found that for $5. Now the Napoleon Purtis, the quads are around $60. I would never pay $60 for 4 eyeshadows ever, unless actually I can't see myself doing that. I'll never say never, but very, very unlikely. So I got that. It's $5. I thought, why not just play with it? And it was some bright, glary colours, and that's kind of something I'm trying to build up in my collection, as I've got a fair few of my neutrals, both warm and cool. And so I thought, I'll just start building up a bit of colours. And I saw that and I went, oh well, I'm just going to play with it today. But let's have a look at our Bellabox. So here it is, and it is, the theme for this one is All I Want for Christmas. So all I want for Christmas is to have an amazing time with my family. I know it's really cliche. I'm really looking forward to Christmas this year. I've got massive Christmas goodness vibes going. I spent my last week at work, kind of being, I guess my goal was last week to be a little bit more ridiculous each day as the week ended, and I'll put some photos up while I'm talking of just the kind of looks I put together as the days went on. So the first couple of days were, I just wore a little hat and a few little things and nothing too out there, and then as the week went on I kind of just, I don't know, played. And I'm lucky I'm in the kind of job where I can get away with that. It's, mind you, I think some of my colleagues were, every time they come around the corner, I don't know how they took me seriously. To be honest, I don't know how I took myself seriously, but I don't take myself seriously most of the time, so I guess that's pretty cool. So I hope you had a bit of a giggle at some of the looks I put there. So let's get into the stuff that we got in this month's box. So the first thing, I guess, is our hero product, which is a STYL face palette. So if we open this up, no, hold on. Alright, there we go. If we open this up, we can see here we've got a blush, a banana powder, a bronze, and a highlight. Now this is valued at $32 Australian. Then we got a base maker sponge from Model Rock. I had a look at it. It seems pretty soft. I haven't used it, and I've already put my base on today because I wasn't going to put all of that on camera. And to be honest, I forgot that this had come in the box, so didn't even use it. So I'll just add that and try it another day. That one is valued at $16.95. The next thing we got was a brush provided by Bellabox. So it's in their token Tiffany blue kind of colour. Just a fan highlighting brush. And that is $15. Then we got a small little sample of the Palmer's Coconut Oil Antioxidant Firming Lotion. So a 250ml tube of this is $9.99, and this is 11ml. And then the next thing we got was a NYX. I got the Soft Matte Lip Cream, and I got it in the shade Canes, and it's, the other option was a vinyl lip gloss. So I'm really happy I got the matte lip cream because I'm not a gloss person. They just don't last on my lips. So the soft matte lip cream's recommended retail price is $12.95. So that's a pretty good box and much better than it has been in the last couple of months. There's a lot more, I guess, makeup skewed items, and I know that's what I prefer when I get these boxes. So I really enjoyed this one. And the little throw-in sample was a Maui Moisture shampoo and conditioner. So overall, it's a pretty good box. So now if we look at that quickly, we're looking at around 65. Let's go for between 70 and 75. No, probably $75 to $80. So really good value in this month's box, and I'm looking forward to getting in and giving it a go. So I'm going to use those things first that come in the Bellabox. So I'm going to use the face palette, and I have done my base, so I figured we'll just add a few little extra things. So I'm going to add the banana powder under my eyes. I typically don't use banana powder. It's not a step in my everyday routine, but it's here, so we may as well use it, see what it's like. The palette, you can already see, is quite powdery, so it does kick up a lot of powder. Let's go into the bronze. I'm just going gentle at first because I don't want to overdo it because I don't know how pigmented they are. Definitely coming off quite dark, and it is quite pigmented, so you don't need a lot on the brush. I think the fact that it's quite powdery has a bit to do with that. It's transferring pretty easily. I wouldn't want to be much fairer than I am. Like, it's quite a dark colour, and it has a bit of a cool tone to it, so it's not a very warm bronze. But I definitely wouldn't want to be any darker, so any fairer. So if you had a fair skin tone, I think you would struggle with this one with the amount of pigment that it has. So let's go into the blush. It's just a peachy pink blush. Bit worried about how pigmented it's going to be. And it's always those things, you want things to be pigmented, but then when you get to your face products, if it's too pigmented, it's very quickly you can look like a clown. So it's about trying to find that balance with face products so that you don't quite look too rosy cheeked. And then the last thing I'm going to use, I'm just going to blow off some of that powder because it's definitely kicking up a lot of powder. So you can kind of see there, I've already blown it off, and you can see that that blush is transferred through to a lot of things. I'm going to try the highlighter. Now again, that highlighter is quite a deeper toned highlighter. So this, I don't think, would be a universal face powder, especially, like I said, for those that are fairer. I think it could definitely be noticeable, but it definitely puts a sheen onto the cheekbones, and it's quite nice because it doesn't have any glitter in it. It is just a sheen, which is really nice. So there we go, using that face palette. And then we may as well put the lipstick on before we get into the eyes. So this is, again, I really shouldn't use my teeth. I chipped my tooth the other day and now I'm still using it. That's right. So this is the soft matte lip cream in cans. Tastes is good. Tastes like cake batter. Smells like cake batter. So I've put a couple of layers of that lip cream on. It's not the most even in how it applies, but here we go. It's a nice colour. It's definitely a nice wearable colour, which is kind of going to be good because we're about to go a little bit stupid on the eyes and work with these colours. So as I showed you before, we've got these colours, and I'm going to actually use them all and see how we go. So this could end up disastrous, but why not, is what I have to say. There's nothing that says that we can't do whatever we like when it comes to makeup. So I'm going to take the yellow. They're all mattes. A couple of them have some slight glitter flecks in it, but I think that's just to look pretty in the pan. It's certainly not something that I think is going to transfer to the eyes. They are very powdery, so you can see there that they're quite powdery. There's a lot of eyeshadow in the pans. I think the whole thing weighs in at 13.3 grams. So we're looking at over 3 grams of eyeshadow per pan, which is a lot of eyeshadow. So, oh, here we go. This could be scary. I'm going to run this yellow through the crease. It's always scary when you haven't used one before because you don't know how pigmented it's going to come across. So that yellow is definitely coming or transferring onto the skin. So I set my eyelids before this with my MAC paint pot and a bit of translucent powder. So they have been primed, which is what I do every time I put eyeshadow on. So I'm just going to wipe off the excess of that yellow and just blend it out. I'm using quite a large blending brush. I think it's a Wayne Goss 16, because I want to diffuse this colour over the eyelid. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that white, that whitey cream colour. So this one here, and let's see if I can use that to just soften out that top edge. Now I'm going to go in with my MAC 217 and just pick the yellow up on the tip of it and apply that more into the actual crease of my eye. So let's see how we go. Just wiped off the brush and I'm going to go into the matte purple. And let's see how we go. I'm going to start applying this and hoping I don't have too much fallout, because I usually do my eyes first, but I didn't today, so kind of hoping we don't have too much falling out. So I'm just starting in the outer corner and I'm going to eventually bring it all the way across. Just blending it up into the crease. It's always a bit hard to, especially with a colour like this and we're going to very different colours, is for me with my deep set and my hoods, is to make sure that that blend in my crease is blended nicely. So probably have to sit here and work on this for a little bit and then I'll be back. So I'm back. I have applied that purple into my crease and all over my lid. It's blended quite nicely in with the orange, the yellow to make a bit of a orange fade. There was a little bit of drama about it, I guess, staying within my crease, but that is my difficulty zone because my eyelids are so crepey and the skin is loose. Getting in there and getting a nice even blend is sometimes quite difficult. So we've got that, and now the only colour left that we've got to use is this bright blue. So I'm going to take this under the eye, because why not? So I'm just going to, just on a little pencil brush, I have no name on this one, so I have no idea what it is. Bring that blue up into the outer corner too, just to mix them together and maybe deepen up that purple a little bit, just to add a little bit of definition in that outer corner, because that helps actually lift my eyes if I can darken that outer part. I'm just seeing if I can make a look with purple, yellow and blue work together. I think Angelica would be proud of me if you watch her. She's Angelica Navix. I can't even begin to pronounce her name. She's Swedish. She's awesome. She likes wearing colour. I love watching her. She's got a good sense of humour too. Again, doesn't take life too seriously. So all I've done is I have finished off my eyes, adding a bit of liquid liner. I use the Mellow Precision eyeliner, and I have put a black pencil into my waterline and into my tight line. I use the Urban Decay 24/7 in Perversion. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a new mascara. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. It's been in my drawer for a while and I'm due to open a new mascara, so I thought we'll try this one. Yeah, considering we're trying some new things today. It's always difficult when trying a mascara for the first time to really rate what you think of it, because I always find mascaras are always a little bit too wet for those first initial applications. I prefer it when it dries out a little bit. So this is the final look that I've come up with today. Like I said, we were just playing with that palette, a bit of colour. Now the shadows are quite powdery in here, so it was, you know, they're not bad. Do I think it's worth paying $60 for? No. Am I happy with $5 I paid? Yeah, they're not bad colours. The face products, again, not bad. They applied well. Not too sure about the colour of that bronzer. I think it might be a little bit too, I guess the word dirty looking. So I might have to see how I go with that. And generally, wait up. Oh, mascara flake on the chin. Gotta love that. The mascara, I'm not going to say whether I like it or dislike it at this point in time. Like I said, it's the first time I applied it. Is it the best mascara I've ever used at this point? No. But we will see how it goes during the day, whether it transfers, and how it goes once it dries out that little bit. Because that's when I find that, like I said, they end up working that little bit better. And I hope you have enjoyed checking in with this, playing with a bit of makeup, and had a bit of a giggle at those looks that I've put up from last week with work. So I hope you enjoyed checking in with me, like the look I've kind of pulled together with the new products that I have, including this month's Bellabox. And please subscribe, like, comment, all those good things. Share away. And as always, remember, be kind, be strong, and be a warrior. And I'll see you later. Bye.